Grand Rising Kings, Queens, and Betweens. It's time to rise and thrive with another beautiful message, if you know what I mean. And this one right here may hurt, but it's necessary for healing. I know that it seems like what you're experiencing is very real, but I'm here to tell you that it's not. The fear that you're experiencing does not exist. The anxiety that you have does not exist. The trauma that you have does not exist. A lot of these things we think exist. But if you were to look around outside or wherever you are right now, do you see the figure of fear? Do you see the figure of doubt? Do you see the figure of trauma? You don't, but you can feel it. And feeling is making it real when it is not actually real. It is just a feeling that you are continuing to fuel and feed into your life every single day. You need to learn how to turn your pain into purpose and let your purpose surface. But the only way to do that is by taking the steps necessary to accomplish exactly that. To break down the barriers. To understand that these things are only existing in your life day in and day out, every second, minute, and hour of every day because you're still allowing them to. And if you can allow yourself to feel the things that aren't even existing around you physically, you can't touch them. You can't feel them. You can't smell them. You can't taste them. You are forcing the matter. But if you were to simply just let go and take today as a new day and as a new opportunity and as a clean slate as every day is, imagine how much better your life will become. Now, I know the first half of this is very difficult to listen to, especially the trauma part, because a lot of us want to defend how we feel rather than learn how to improve it, learn how to fix it, learn how to mend it. You got to understand that though it may be difficult, does not mean that it's impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. You can legitimately overcome anything you set your mind and intention to overcoming. You may not be able to know exactly when everything will become better, but over the course of time, if you do anything at a high level good enough for long enough, you're bound to see some incredible results along the way, whether they're the size of a pebble or as big as a boulder. But if you never start, and even worse, if you start and then you give up, you will never see the beauty of what this life could evolve into, because you're evolving. You are choosing to grow. You are choosing to overcome and be bigger and better than the feelings that you were once feeling. You can make the conscious choice to navigate through this fear, to navigate through this anxiety, to navigate through this doubt, to navigate through the things that aren't doing anything beneficial for your life. Wouldn't it make sense to let it all go since it's not doing anything good for you? I know this is a wild concept for many, but it's a concept that can truly be implemented into your day-to-day habits, because after all, our life becomes a product of our habits, a habit of how we think, a habit of how we act, a habit of how we speak. Before you know it, you're either taking yourself to a whole new level in life, or you're sabotaging yourself every single day, cheating who you are able to become, because we are not willing to let go. But once you do that, once you make that decision, once you face everything and run, all of a sudden life becomes better for you. All I know is that it makes no sense to continue to fuel things in your life that don't physically exist. Yes, you can feel them, but that doesn't make them real. Your attachment to those things do. Rise above, give yourself that love, and persevere through these challenging times, because you are worth it. You just may not be able to see that currently because you need to clean your internal mirror. But trust me when I tell you, you have what it takes. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are worthy of living this life. And you are absolutely unique. So be that person. You weren't designed to fit in. You were designed to stand out. All belief, no doubt. Keep going. keep pushing, keep believing, and don't you ever hold yourself back. Today is the day you make a decision to take that life and turn it into something that it was always meant to be, which is magnificent. So go out there and get it. You've got this.